Every time I'm in the street.
She's open. Bro, listen.
Hey. Bro. Oh my, bro, like she's like, oh, I thought I was doing good.
She's like, I'm doing good.
I was hitting it. She's like, bro,
I know every
I'm
word.
a fan. She's a fan though.
What the fuck, bro?
Hey, alright,
She's so brave in it, bro. Like,
it's cool, it's funny, but like,
dude, you can't just be doing that.
Kendrick knew what was coming up.
He picked a white girl, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro. Like,
that is not very smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't know what if the white person is gonna say it or not say it. Because by bringing them on stage, it's kind of like you're
open invitation.
Yeah, it's kind
but
of.
Also, if you're a good enough person, you're just not gonna say it.
That's also
like, you know
true.
Yeah.
So okay, her being like in the moment, there's no. I feel
she
like
says it at home. She says it in the car.
Yeah, so like, but her being in the moment. First of all, she's in the moment, right? Like you're there in front of the guy, right? You're gonna say word for word. You're not gonna like not go word for word. And then if you don't go word for word, you don't know what to put in place of. Right? What
she's
you
like,
say?
my hitter.
She's
my hitter.
Just skip the word.
Yeah, but she's not good enough to like
ad lib and
you know what I'm saying? She's just a fan.
She's like my homie.
Fucking fanning out right now.
Yeah.
Like up there.
I get it, you know, it's like, but also it's just like, you know, you can't be that white and get up on that stage.
But he kind of shamed her. I wouldn't have shamed her.
I don't know, dude.
I wouldn't have shamed her. I would have just been like,
but here's the thing: is the whole crowd was shaming her. So if Kendrick didn't do it, then it would look bad for Kendrick.
Yeah, but if also Kendrick gave her a pass, it would have been like, well, Kendrick gave her a pass.
Yeah, but you know how like, Kendrick's very, you know.
Okay.
I don't know, man. That was
rough. You can't just do that.
Very rough.
You can't just do that, bro.
I think it started off by letting her be the person to be on stage. If there was like telling me the story, I thought that it was like a feature.
No.
That like he brought, like he found some dope white girl MC, and then she just happened to drop the M-bomb.
He was like, "Yo, who wants to come and sing this song on stage with me?" And she was like, "Oh, me." And I'm like,
maybe he just picked the wrong song. Maybe to him, he didn't think.
Oh, he's gonna play The Blacker the Berry?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, he's got a
you know, like King Kunta?
He knows these white people fucking love his shit.
Well,
like,
yeah, but like, there's not a lot.
That's another thing
as
too,
Kendrick Lamar,
that's
you would think that his fans would be woke enough to know that.
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of like
that word.
There's a lot of right wing people I know that listen to Kendrick and don't understand that he hates them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, there's a guy I know that is probably the farthest right wing Trump supporter I've ever heard in my life. Loves Rage Against the Machine.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, do you know what machine they're raging
against? I don't think he does.
I don't think he does, dude. Also, Run the Jewels. I know a lot of people who are like, that's a lot. I know a lot. Okay.
Hardy. Hardy.
That was a hardy amount. A hardy amount of that 18. Boy, you better even that out. That's a lot less than 7-Up.
You want some of this water? I got a little water left.
God, how much of that bottle is left now?
Tastes pretty good.
Can I get that last bit?
No. Because there's more bottle
left.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. My bad.
There you go.
I think it's on her, dude. I don't know. Yeah.
I think
it's like a 49-51 split on this.
I feel like I can't blame because I'm in the fans' head. Like, you know, like I'm just there. Like,
would you say it?
I kind of think I would.
Do you think it would have been a different reaction had it been
a non-white
person, like a Hispanic, maybe even Asian? I think Asian probably still would have gotten the same fucking reaction.
I don't know. Travis Scott let one of his fans say it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. If he would have been like, all right, like you're okay right now. Like if he would have gave her the pass at the end somehow, it would have been a different.
Travis Scott did that with one of his fans. He was rapping and everyone was like, whoa, and he's like, nah, it's cool. He's like, drop the beat.
Like, first of all, they make the shit, right? Like they put the word in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want me to listen to it. That's part of what I'm listening to, right? Like there's some movie like it's part of the art. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's part, if I'm saying outside of the art, then it's saying it. You know what I'm saying?
You have a point right there.
I don't know. I feel like that's walking a very thin line, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's still there. A line.
Sure.
I know that's kind of a hard one, bro. She just should not have said it.
Yeah, absolutely. Point blank period should not have said it, but like it's kind of like.
But I understand where Proven's coming from, because unless you're trained in the art of like not repeating it word for word, because it takes a little bit of talent to rap a song and consciously.
You can't like edit yourself.
Yeah, consciously edit yourself out of like specific words. Because once you know the entire verse, you're just reciting the entire word for word.
Yeah, that's true.
And she definitely says it in her car and at home and around her friends. Mm-hmm. And, you know, so unless she had been the type of person to, like, always skip over that word, it's going to just come out. She was in the moment. I mean, Kendrick Lamar just invited you on stage to rap alongside him. Mm-hmm. You know this song word for word, even with those words in it. But it's very difficult. As somebody who has rapped in front of a crowd,
I play it.
It's
you can't say that.
It's partly his fault, bro. Shouldn't have picked a white girl.
That is true. Should not have picked a white girl.
Unless you have a song that you do not say that word in at all, and that's the song you're gonna perform with this white person.
Cool part would be like
should not have picked a white person.
Set up just for like.
I think if it had been a dude, we probably would have got beaten the fuck up.
What?
If it had been a dude.
Nah, if it was a dude, it would have got passed.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. No, I think he would have got beat up. Yeah.
Nah, because if it was
maybe
a
not
dude,
like Kendrick, but
if it was like a dude, it would have been on that bro shit.
I don't know, dude.
Was it a dude that Travis saved?
He was like a 14-year-old kid, though.
So he was on some bro shit.
Like a 14-year-old
I don't know, man.
kid.
That's some hard shit right there. That's very.
We don't really do this. It's like, what have y'all been watching and, you know?
What have I been watching?
Yeah, just what have you been watching?
His Dark Materials.
How you feel about that?
I'm really fucking digging it. The next episode is this season finale. It's finally
for season 2?
Yeah, for season 2, and it's finally gonna get to a point where like the whole prophecy is about to. She's like right there where she's about to like find out, I guess, that she can take down the magisterium and all that shit.
Yeah.
The war's coming.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
His Dark
Dark Materials.
His
based on the book that the Golden Compass is based on.
His Dark Material? What is it on?
HBO Max.
It's like, you remember when C.S. Lewis wrote the Chronicles of Narnia?
Bro, what?
The Chronicles of Narnia?
Okay.
And it's like and it was like a Christian book.
Okay.
Well, this guy was like, why are you injecting religion into children's books? I'm going to write a completely anti-religious children's book.
Yeah.
And he wrote His Dark Materials, which is like 5 books, right?
I don't remember, bro. All I know is that it's the same thing that the Golden Compass was based on.
Yeah.
That movie was not good, apparently. I never watched it. I always wanted to because it's a fantasy thing.
Golden Compass?
Yeah.
And
the polar bears?
With James Bond.
I seen
Daniel Craig was in it?
Daniel Craig was in it.
I seen the little.
My dad really likes that show. He bought the first one on DVD.
It's a show? I thought it was a movie.
Well, so the Golden Compass was a movie. Then now it's in a show on HBO.
Which is called His Dark Materials, which is what the book was called, right?
The series of books were called.
The series of books. But it's the whole lore of it, the whole fantasy of it is fucking dope.
Yeah.
And then the girl who played X-23 in Logan, she's the main.
Cool.
Yo, I love
She
her.
can fucking
She's
act.
such a good
Daphne
actress.
King, she's a phenomenal actor.
She's such a good actress,
I
bro.
was just wondering that too. What else she was at.
And then
I'm excited to see like what she's gonna do. You know,
homie
I
that
think she's
did
gonna be
Hamilton. I can't think of his
Lin-Manuel
name.
Miranda?
Yeah, he's also in it.
Bro.
All the actors, like
Dude,
the
the goat.
acting in it is bomb. Like it's great through and through. And then the story of it is man, it's fucking great.
I heard it kind of takes a while to get off, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it
the
does.
first few episodes are kind of.
You can look at it that way, but I don't know. I was rewatching it again because I got to the previous episode and I was like, wait, what the fuck is the prophecy again? Like, what is the whole thing that they're doing? So I went back and I started rewatching the first season. I thought it was very well paced. It's only 8 episodes.
Oh, I love shows that do that, dude.
This season,
8 episodes?
it's only going to be 7 episodes. So it's like, to me, it's very well paced. Very well paced, bro. Like, the cliffhangers hit right where they should.
Yeah.
Like, they leave you perfectly.
I hate when shows drag stuff out, bro. Like a 16-episode season, you don't need it.
God.
You don't
so
need
like
it, dude.
the only thing I've really been watching is Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like that's legit the only thing I've been constantly with.
Sure. Yeah.
But I love it's tight packed into this little fucking just boom.
8
Here
episodes,
you go.
dude. There you go.
Some of them are like 20-something minutes.
Yeah.
There's the beginning, the middle, the end.
There's
Boom.
no filler.
Bap, bap, bap.
There's
You're
no filler.
And it's
It's
like, like you're just fucking, you're satisfied with every fucking ending.
Yeah, it doesn't feel drawn out.
Every ending.
The only complaint I had was the first 2 episodes of this second season. I felt like were a little fillery. I feel like you only needed one of those. You know what I mean? Like the first 2 were kind of
The Ahsoka
You can
Tano
argue that.
episode.
unnecessary.
A lot of people argue that.
Yeah.
The Ahsoka Tano episode, I didn't like.
Yeah, I
didn't like it. I hear all the hype, right? Like I'm not invested, right? The episode, bro.
The episode itself.
I didn't like. It was like they were on a stage the whole time. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
Like
what you're saying.
it was like a theater act.
It's supposed to be like a samurai movie.
I feel that.
So like
Yeah.
But I feel like the technology is too advanced
I got
for
you.
that shit now.
Well, it's because the series itself is based off of what is it, Lone Wolf and Cub, the old samurai movies, and it's a story of a guy who finds a kid in a town. I think that his group murdered everybody and everything, and so he takes this kid on him, and now he's separated and his group died, so he's a Ronin, and then he has this kid he takes with him. It's Lone Wolf and Cub, and that's what the series is kind of doing off of. So they're doing a lot of Western cowboy stuff, and then in a lot of episodes they do samurai stuff, and that's why that whole fight scene,
all those themes, I could see them, it's real, it's cool, right? I dig how they're doing it, but it just felt like I didn't like the background of it. It was just too.
Yeah, I think that episode's almost like a pretty good adaptation of Lady Snowblood, which is a series of movies it's Kill Bill's based off of.
Yeah.
Or draws a lot of influence from.
Yeah. I did not know that last part. I did know about the.
Yeah, Lady Snowblood's one of the later year Japanese samurai movies, right when they were kind of
Dying out,
but it was still one of the last really good ones.
The thing, alright, so which the style of it was cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the reason is just every other scene, every other episode, it has some forest, lush, shit, the environment's real, in there. This one, I get it, the place was destroyed and shit, they were fucking stuck in the dry and shit, right? I feel
it's
that,
meant to be that.
but it kind of felt phony. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Everything else
I get what
is
you're
just
saying.
legit, burn down the forest for that. You know what I'm saying?
we can get some realism.
Deforestation, who cares?
Yeah,
I'm sure
the Amazon.
I'm sure there's
for a week straight or
I
some
could
shit.
go to the fucking.
Yeah, just get in there.
Australia was good, man. Wasn't Australia on fire for a minute? There's probably
Is that
some good.
Australia? California was.
There you go. They didn't even have to go past the United States. Just go to California. Shit got burnt down for us.
Besides that, the show's legit. Really, that's not
character
even. That's not even even.
It's so
really good, bro. Really good.
Yeah.
Every episode's directed amazing. They have amazing directors on that.
they
Dude,
do.
They had crazy names.
Yep.
Robert Rodriguez did an episode.
It's so cool.
Taika Waititi did an episode.
Legit, he's one of my favorite directors. Desperado, I think is
Dude, stylistically,
I hold that
he's so
movie
distinct.
really fucking near to admire.
His visual
Desperado,
language is
I can't
Love
really.
that movie.
Desperado?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does so many good little things.
Yeah.
Even Mariachi, have you seen the Mariachi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even that one
Yes.
too. It's pretty much same movie and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be Mariachi is supposed to be a prequel to Desperado. I
Kind of
think.
same movie. But it's there's the little things he does or whatever. Once Upon a Time in Mexico, he was stretching it, but still.
I enjoyed that movie too. I really liked Johnny Depp's character, how he killed every fucking body who, like, what was it, Chile Verde or something, whatever that he ate.
Puerco pibi.
Yeah. Like, every time I get the best one, I gotta kill the shit. That shit was dope.
Dang. I watched Chadwick Boseman's last movie, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
I haven't seen that.
It's good.
What's it about?
So it's based on a true story. It's based on a play that's based on a true story. Ma Rainey was a 20s. She was the mother of jazz, basically, or the mother of blues, I think. I think it's mother of blues, and she was kind of like a pioneer for it and bringing like black culture into the mainstream and everything. And it's basically the story of them recording her song Black Bottom. And it's basically all set in this one recording studio. Ma Rainey's played by Viola Davis.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have Chadwick Boseman, who plays her trumpet player, who thinks he's like really gonna be big, you know, he's gonna be like some hot shit, you know, and like be something more than her. Yeah. So he's really cocky and kind of like tries to step in the spotlight and everything, and she tries to put him in his place. But it's an hour and a half long. It's really short, but it like the dialogue is perfect. Like the screenplay is amazing, dude. Like every single piece of dialogue is just keeps you in it. Yeah. And there's a lot of great character development for Chadwick Boseman's character. I think he should get the Oscar for like best supporting actor. Like he killed it, dude. It was really sad to watch though, because you know, you could tell he was sick. Yeah, dude. He was like a stick, dude. Wow. You could. It was rough to watch, but it's a really great movie. I would say to watch it. You know, like I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't really love was the cinematography. It was pretty bland. It felt very like TV showish, you know. But other than that, everything was great.
Definitely waiting on your top 20 list.
Oh, I'm just doing 10 for movies.
Oh, you're doing 10 for movies?
Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, you're doing 20 albums.
20 albums, yeah.
10 movies, but I'm waiting on that because you. I like what you watch. Dude,
the movies is hard because I was going to try and get it done like this week, but there's so many movies I still haven't seen, dude. You know, like I still want to see Soul and Wonder Woman.
How deep?
And technically those did come out this year.
How deep is it? How deep are you going? Whenever you're like, you're just listing them out, or you like talking about this?
I was going to talk about all of them, you know, and just be like, this is why I loved them. This is why I ranked them here, and why it's not as high as the others. Like, right now I could probably make a list, but I feel like I'd be missing some, you know. I feel like there's a lot I haven't seen still.
His reviews on Instagram are dope, bro. They're simple, just a couple sentences.
I just try and make them
just
short
like a
to
story,
read, you know?
yeah, because it's a small, readable thing on the Instagram story. But they're great.
I just try to give it like a little thing, you know, and be like, oh, watch this or don't watch it, and like, this is why I like it, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I've been watching that, and then I've only watched the first episode, but I started The Haunting of Hill House finally.
That on Netflix?
Yeah, dude. It's because Dallas and Caleb have been like telling me to watch it for like a year now, and I just never got into it. And one night I was like, I don't really want to watch a movie, but like, I'll start a show, you know.
The Haunting of Hill House?
Dude, it's good. Like the first episode, I was like, whoa. Like, it pulls you in immediately.
Is it like scary?
Oh yeah, dude. It's one of the first things in a long time that I've been like, oh, this is actually scary.
I haven't seen nothing scary.
Like it's rough, but I really enjoy it.
I don't see a lot of things that actually scare the shit out of me. Not that I'm like fearless or anything. It's just things aren't.
Yeah.
A lot of things are like jump scare.
Mm-hmm. This is not.
I always see it coming because it's the music starts playing, there's nothing going the fuck on, or it's too silent, like something's about to happen. Well, then it happens.
Even in this first I've only ever seen the first episode. There's 2 seasons. There's Hill House and then Bly Manor is the second season of it. But just in the first episode alone, like almost every shot, there's something going on in the background. Yeah. Like a ghost face, or like somebody moving and like something moving in the wind, and it's all like always watch the backgrounds because there's something like lurking behind them at all times.
Oh shit, that's crazy,
dude. That's what makes it scary. Is because
that's something you gotta watch.
So they're like anthology. The seasons are, so I don't think they're connected. But the first season is this family lived in the Hill House, which is this like crazily haunted house back in like the 80s, I think. And they left one night randomly, and the dad was like freaking out, and he was like, your mom's in, like, they were like, where's mom, and they're like, your mom's not there anymore. But it's because the mom, I guess she got possessed or something. I've only seen the first thing, so I don't know exactly. But they left, and then it's like flashbacks to that, and then it's set in the present day with all the kids as adults, and like one kid, she got traumatized by it and still is afraid of like the ghosts coming back and everything. One of them works at a morgue or a funeral home, and she's like the most like well coping of them all. One guy turned into a drug addict, and he's dealing with like all that and trying not to relapse while there's like ghost stuff happening. And then the main character, he ended up writing books, and he wrote a book about their experience, and that made the rest of the family hate him because he exposed like all their secrets and stuff. And that's the main character, and he goes around, but he's never seen a real ghost because when they were in there, they always shielded the kids from what was happening. So he never actually saw anything. He only heard like accounts from some of the other kids and his parents. So he's always like, I don't know if I even believe in ghosts, you know. And then the end of the first episode, it's not really a spoiler because it's the first episode. Like the daughter that's still afraid of the ghosts and everything goes back to the house and she dies. But she's been calling him the whole episode and is like, oh, you know. And then the dad's on his way to his place to meet up with them to be like, your sister's going crazy again. We have to like make sure she's not going to do anything stupid, right? And he gets back home from talking to this other person who's going to put in a new book, and she's like in his apartment, and he's like, what are you doing here? You know, like you had us all scared and stuff. And he gets a phone call from his dad, and he's like, she lied to us. She wasn't coming to your place. She went back to the house, and she's dead. And then she like goes up to him, and she just starts like screaming, and her face turns all white and like ghostly, and then she just disappears. And that's the first ghost he ever saw, was his sister.
That's fucking crazy.
That's the end of the first episode.
It's like a much scarier amalgamation of like the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about it now. I can't remember what I was thinking. It's It.
Yeah.
It's like It and the Umbrella Academy meshed together, but scary and shit.
Dude, it was scary. Like, I was surprised. It was
pretty fucking scary.
It was also like 2 a.m. when I watched it, and I was like, okay, we're not sleeping tonight. I was in there, I was like, all right, turn the lights on.
Wasn't there like some movies based on that same Hill House, that haunted?
There's Amityville, which is the main.
House on Haunted Hill or some shit.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's not the same thing.
No. This is like.
Amityville, is that the same house?
No, Amityville's like an actually really famous haunting. It's kind of been debunked. Just because, like, there's been proof that it's been faked and everything. But Amityville Horror is, like, a really famous horror franchise.
It was fake?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Ryan Reynolds version of it.
Yeah.
It was fake?
Yeah, the Warrens, you know, from The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Those people, they're frauds.
They're fake, too?
Oh, yeah, they're straight up frauds. The Warrens. It's been proven that they plant stuff, they fabricate photos, they lie on, like, confessionals about, like, what they saw. Yep.
I have no idea who that is.
Have you seen The Conjuring?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard.
The Warrens, the ones who come to,
the
like...
husband and wife?
The husband and wife who come to, like, exercise the...
I heard of the movie, I never actually saw it.
Yeah, they're... And Annabelle, have you seen Annabelle?
The one with the doll?
Yeah.
Doll.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, the Warrens who show up at the end, the couple.
Oh,
they have
that's
like
a long time ago, bro.
Okay. They have like a museum.
And I have a shitty memory.
They have a museum, and it's all like fake.
Oh.
It's been like proven that they're like, nah, they're just bad people.
They're bad people. Well, I mean, like fucking.
They capitalize on people's
hustlers
fear.
and shit. Is it what
So does the
fucking
government.
Well, yeah, but the
snake
government's
oil
evil too. I don't know what you're
salesman
up to, bro. Are we gonna get into that in the podcast?
No, listen.
My political
No,
views.
we're not. We went a little heavy yesterday on some
Country.
some extreme. We already went some extreme views.
Oh,
We've had some.
yeah. I just wanted to punch a wall, man. That's a whole different thing.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm so excited. I was talking about it at work.
I got mad at myself at work today because of that conversation.
For real?
Yeah.
I was just
Because
telling.
I didn't say anything.
I mean, but could you really? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you can.
What do you
You
say?
fucking can. You can put them in their
What are you
fucking
gonna
place
say though?
because
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because they think it's okay. Look, the more they go around saying that type of stuff, and everybody's just like, yeah, whatever, you're dumb, and like, but doesn't actually say anything about it, they think that it's okay to say that kind of shit.
But they like it's ignorance, right? Like they like
Yeah, but you can't get fucking
They're
smarter
in it.
if nobody tells you that what you're saying, that what you're doing is wrong, or what you're saying is wrong, or that
should
it's
we
in
kind
there.
of say what we're talking about at least?
No.
Just
I mean,
a
we
little
just
thing.
had- we
Just be
just
like
had-
somebody had some very interesting views on things that are
Very racist.
very racist
Very
and
racist.
anti-Semitic, and I had a reaction. I had to leave. I had to walk out of the room because I couldn't lose my job.
I was working on a map.
I loved it.
I just couldn't lose my job, so I didn't say anything. That's where I was for that.
Poked the flames.
You did.
And made it last longer.
You
It
did.
made it worse.
I walked
Just
out for
to
about
see.
20 minutes, and then I walked back in, and we were on a different race, and I was
Yes.
like, oh.
It was so easy though. It came out so like.
Natural. It was
Yeah,
just
wasn't
like,
it though? Didn't he
yeah.
just say it was just? I just made a couple of sounds and fucking suggestive words, and he just opened right the fuck up, and
How did you even suggest it?
I don't even know, right?
I don't remember
it
what the
was.
fuck.
I just kind of just whatever went with it. Oh really, really? You know, or just it's very little, nothing. He just kind of. He's been holding it in or some shit.
He had to let it out,
you know,
dude.
he's like,
He had to let
God,
his anti-Semitism
you know,
out. He had to let his xenophobia out real quick. Yo,
Like,
that reminds me.
xenophobia,
Yo,
bro.
have you? This is complete. Well, it's not off topic, but it's a weird transition. Have you read the book Infidel?
No.
Dude, my favorite horror comic of all time. Like, amazing. So it's from Image, and it came out a couple years ago. It's about a I think a demon, right? Who lives in this apartment complex, and he feeds off of xenophobia.
Wow.
Dude. So what it was is the year before, there was a suicide bomber in the building, and it blew up half the building and killed a bunch of people. So the people who stayed and the people who came in afterwards were like, and he was, I think he was like Muslim or something, or Islamic or something, you know. And so, you know, people then were kind of like closeted xenophobic towards it, right? This manifested a demon in there, and the demon feeds off of the xenophobia. The book is centered on the main character, who is a Muslim woman who moves in, and it's haunting her because everyone in the building is being racist to her.
Yeah.
Dude, one
That's
of the
nice.
best stories I've ever read. Some of the best art. The demon goes through panels.
Oh, that's fucking
Like the
dope.
borders of the panels are the demon.
That's fucking dope.
Oh, and it's actually scary. Like, books don't scare me, but I was reading that, I was like, dude, this is creepy. Like,
Yeah, like Something's Killing the Children. I
Yeah.
love that book.
it's not scary.
But it's not
No,
scary.
I've actually, like, yeah.
It's a great book.
I love Gideon Falls. It's not
Yeah.
scary. You know what I mean? Like, but
Red Mother. Not really scary.
just good writing.
Yeah.
But dude, that book, it's an Image book. I'll let you read it, honestly, if you want. Like, it.
Yeah, I want to read
It's,
that.
it's on
Yeah,
Image.
sounds
It's written by
good.
Pornsack Pisha Show. I don't know how to say his name, but dude, it is amazing. I love it. Like,
I
it's
need
so
to
good.
read that, bro. But that. Yeah, I love in comic books when they get very creative with
Yes.
panels, like the gutters of panels,
Yes.
and they do different things.
Dude, that's
I wish
what-
that's like
Mhm.
one thing that I'm very always jealous of, because like
Just
I
figuring
don't
out how
really
to do,
get
like,
those.
different
Yeah,
gutters and
like
stuff.
different gutters. What's so cool? What can
Mhm.
be cool? What can be that? Even like just different panel
Mhm.
shapes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
got you.
just
hmm
when I see books that do that, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
That's what. Let me look up the name of the artist, because the artist is insane.
But I read that Mercy finally.
Yep.
After y'all got me
Mhm.
the 6th issue or whatever. It's a weird book.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
By any
It's
means
very
is it
slow.
not bad, but it is slow
hmm
and it is weird.
Yeah.
It's like kind of felt like they were bringing whatever those little whatever the monster is.
Yeah.
Those monsters like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
everybody started becoming one. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
is this shit?
It feels very rushed, but slow at the same time.
The art is great. The art is fucking phenomenal. in that
Speaking of art, the one from Infidel's name is Aaron Campbell. He does some crazy work, dude. Like look at some of his art, dude.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Dude, like, it's insane.
And I love how it's almost like two different styles.
hmm
The demon
think
back
that-
there, that's the demon, right?
Yeah, I think the demon's watercolored.
The Demon is like one more photorealistic, almost type style, very realistic, while the rest of the book is, you can tell that's comic, like that's.
Yeah, you can show Proven too.
The coloring is very different as well.
Yes.
Like, dude, that's fucking dope. It's amazing. I need to read that book.
I'll let you borrow it because I got it. I got it on trade. I heard about it from a YouTuber that I watch. Yeah. It was Professor Thorgy is his name.
The YouTuber?
Yeah. And he does like every year some like Halloween stuff. He always gives recommendations. And I heard it and I was like, I think I need to read this. Like it's so good, dude.
The Thor run is getting crazy right now.
Yeah, with Donnie Cates.
Donnie Cates is on some fucking writing everything shit right now.
He really is, dude. He's
crossover is
going
badass.
on, dude.
Crossover is fucking great, going great. I love it. Thor's going great. I have not been keeping up with Redneck. I need to go back and.
I fell off of Redneck.
And I didn't stop reading it because it's not good. I just stopped reading it because I started. There's too much to consume.
I have some problems with Donnie Cates' writing, but it's nothing like. He's new, you know what I mean? Like he's still really new. I just think he doesn't. I don't think he's well versed enough to write an ongoing series.
You think he needs to just write shorter?
Like miniseries. I think every single one of his miniseries is pretty perfect. Every single one of his long running series I've definitely like waxed and waned about being like I like this or I don't. Like the like Venom, stopped reading it. Redneck, stopped reading it. What else did he do?
God Country was great, but that's
a 6-issue miniseries. Like even his Doctor Strange run, which was like 16 issues, loved it. I just think like once he gets to a certain point, it's just kind of like, what are you gonna do, you know?
I don't know. That's one of my.
That's the scary part, right?
That's a very scary part as a writer, part, bro. Yeah. Like, cause I have Blood of Gods thought out as an ongoing series, but it's never gonna be like the same characters. Yeah. At some point, the Blood of Gods will be like you'll meet other divine breeds as you're going, right? So it's always gonna be a change up.
You get to break off.
Yeah, I'll get to break off and tell different stories for different characters, but it's still very scary, like. Because it's still one overall main story. Like there's one overall main goal that I'm trying to reach at, and I just don't know how long it's gonna take me to get there. I don't want to.
And like, I'm not trying to like hate on him or anything. You know what I mean? Like I love his writing, but I just think he needs a little more time. You know what I mean? Like
and he's probably just fucking busy. He has like 2 podcasts and however many books he's writing right now.
That is one of the nicest creators I've ever met in my life. Like,
never met him.
He is so nice. We met him in Austin, and he did a free book signing.
Wow.
Completely free. All he was like, hey, bring me some candy. You know, it was on New Year's Day, and there was a line that took 4 hours, and he did not take a single break.
Wow.
He just was like, yeah, and he was like, I don't want to make people wait. He's like, just bring them in. He's like, you can bring as many books as you want. He was like, I'll sign every single one of them, completely free. And then he hung out at the bookshop afterwards.
That motherfucker must do cocaine or some shit.
He used to work there.
Or crack or some shit, bro. To just have that kind of energy. God.
And he pulled up in his brand new blacked out Tesla, fully blacked out, dude. Like, nice. And his wife's hot too. That's a whole other. And she can draw, dude.
Can she?
She has a partnership.
Lucky motherfucker.
She has a partnership with 616 Comics in I think Massachusetts or something, and she draws covers for him, variants. I've ordered every single one of hers.
Wow.
They're amazing. Like, oh, dude. She did one for Homesick Pilots, Department of Truth. One for some other indie book, and I think she did one for like Venom. Like, it's crazy, dude. I tried to get her to draw on one cover, but she wasn't doing it. I was like, well, okay, that's understandable. Yeah, she's great too.
Draw.
Yeah.
How awesome of a fucking person do you have to be to marry a hot wife that can draw?
You know where they got married?
Be a comic book writer
you know where
that is literally, how many books does he have out right? Like right
8?
Now he's still writing
8?
like 5, 8 books. Mm-hmm. That's not counting the books he's had out.
Yeah.
And each one is fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, there's no shit that I've read so far.
Yeah.
Does he have a deal with the devil? I want to make one.
I don't know, dude. They got married on Halloween in France on the Eiffel Tower.
Damn.
Dude, like, he lives a crazy life. Like,
he lives a dope life.
And then and he was playing music the whole time. Dude, rocking just Lamb of God, like just hard death metal, dude. Like, it was great. And just all these little kids were coming up, and his wife was like, "You should probably change the song." He's like, "Nah, they read my books. It's fine."
Yeah. It's fucking dope. That's
He's
fucking
tall.
dope. Is he?
He's taller than me. He's taller than I am.
You're already a fucking giant
I'm
to my
6'4",
short ass, bro.
He's like 6'6", I think. Wears a leather jacket all the time. Like,
really? He has to. He's the Fonz, bro. Yeah. He's Fonzie reincarnated.
Dude, he's
hey.
He got that hair.
Fonzie guy?
No. Henry Winkler?
Well, no, but I mean,
just the character.
The character.
He's like, but yeah, like, he was great. The rudest, I don't know if we want to get into this.
We can. Go ahead.
The rudest creator I ever met is Neil Adams. I met him when I was like, I think it was on my 14th birthday, because it was the same day I met Stan Lee. And I went up to him afterwards. I was all happy about meeting Stan Lee. And we go up. He had no line. Nobody was there. I go up to him, and I was 13, or like 13, 14. Like, I didn't know about Neil Adams that much, but I knew he drew that Joker cover with Batman on the card. It's like the really famous one from the 70s. And first of all, he was upset that I didn't have a book for him to sign. He was like, "You don't have one of my books?" I was like, "I don't, And he was like, "Well, then just pick a printout." And I was like, "Okay." So I was 14, and I thought the Lego version of that cover was cool. And he just was like, "Ugh, fine." And he signed it, charged me $60 for the print, and $100 for his signature.
I would have not.
And he just was like, "All right, have a good day." I was like,
right. I wouldn't have paid him shit, bro.
Well, I don't know. It was, I was so mad.
I'd be like, "Nah, you can keep that.
Yeah.
We good."
I'm alright.
He is the rudest celebrity I've ever met in my life.
Fuck that.
Like, awful.
He seems rude to like the shit, like I said, like the shit that I see on Instagram, and I think even on Facebook.
Lou Ferrigno's the second worst one I've ever met.
Yeah, he looks like a piece of shit.
So he's
always so nice on the Queen of, or the King of Queens.
Dude, so my mom is like his biggest fan. She loves the original Hulk series, and she was just taking pictures of him like as we were going, and his security guard, he saw her doing it, and he sent his security guard over and the security guard took my mom's phone and made her delete all the photos, and it was like, "You have to pay for photos." Yeah.
They at one of the cons, at the first or second con, I think, here in Permian Basin. I don't know, one of the cons that we went to.
Yeah.
We were standing in the corner on our phones, like texting, right? Like this. And all the celebrities were behind us. And somebody walked up to us and was like, "Y'all can't be taking pictures of celebrities." And we were like, "We're fucking texting." And we're not fucking taking pictures of no fucking body.
For real.
So what if you are?
Yeah. That's the thing, is it's like,
so fucking broke.
Yeah, you have to charge, you know what I mean? Like, the best celebrities I've ever met are the ones who are like, normally I'd charge, like, they're like, "Oh, no, you're good, you can take a picture." Like, Greg Capullo, the artist for Batman with Scott Snyder. Dope, dude. Like, really cool. Like, I was wearing like a Riddler costume when he did it, and that was like right before they did Year Zero or Zero Year. So he was like, "I'm drawing you in a story," and I was like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "I didn't say that." I was like, "Oh, that's sick." And then like he signed my books. He signed like 3 books. And then he was like, "You want a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He didn't charge. A lot of the voice actors I met haven't charged, and then Michael Rooker didn't charge for a photo. He just charged for the autograph.
He seems like a cool ass fucking dude.
He was dope. He got me in trouble.
Like, just
with my mom. Cause he
plays cool characters that he comes off like he's just a cool person too. Yeah. The way he plays the characters, even when he's being a bad person, like a bad evil whatever, still like there's this coolness to him. Cause
when we took the pic, we met him, and it was after he died on The Walking Dead. And at the Austin Comic Con, they had all the dead characters there, plus Daryl and Carl, but I didn't meet either of them because their lines were too long. But Michael Rooker didn't have a long line, and he signed something for me, and then he was like, "You want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And my mom was there, and he whispered, he's like, "You want to do something funny?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Flip off the camera." So like, there's a picture of like 14-year-old me just like that with Michael Rooker, dude. And my mom got so mad at me, dude.
We need that.
I'm not the one that took in the picture, bro. I'm not one that just beat the shit out of me.
She was like, "Get ready, smile," and then right as she did it, we both were like, "Yeah."
Bro, that needs to be your Facebook profile.
Dude, it should.
Change your Facebook
I gotta find that
profile.
picture.
Yeah,
I hope she didn't delete it.
I want to see it.
I hope she didn't delete it, bro.
Deleted it.
I hope that you're like a little fucking hip hop ass
Dude, I was just like, just throwing it up
like
with
with a
Michael
baggy ass
Rooker.
shirt and jeans and shit. Like, yes. I want to see
Bro, it
that
was
picture.
sick. That's one of my favorite memories of meeting a celebrity.
You're probably already like 6 foot by that fucking point, aren't you?
I was taller than him. I don't know how tall I was, but
No shit.
Yeah.
14.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking, you stopped growing like at 16, 17.
Yeah. And then Bruce Campbell. I met Bruce Campbell.
He seems
for
like,
real?
He had no line.
What the fuck?
Yep.
that's crazy.
No line. There was
What
nobody
the
there. My
fuck?
mom,
Where was this at?
Austin Comic Con.
Oh.
My mom went to go meet Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, and they
Yeah.
were like right behind each other. And I was like, I don't care. I was like, oh, but Bruce Campbell, Mr. Evil Dead, you know. And I like went up there and I was like talking to him. I talked to him for like 20 minutes.
No shit.
It was great. Like, he charged me for an autograph, but not for a picture. He was like, yeah, I can take a picture. He was like, I don't care.
I have a fucking line.
He was like, thank you for coming over here. And he talked like that. He was like, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like my movies.
I don't remember what the fuck that show was called, but there's a show where he was like an ex-FBI agent, blacklisted, or Burn Notice.
That's pretty
Man, that
Fucking
show was
love that
really
show,
good.
dude.
I didn't like the lead actor, but I like Bruce Campbell in the shit.
I love the
Yeah.
lead actor because he's a character actor.
Yeah.
Like they gave him the perfect role for like the spy that's always turning
was
into somebody
the-
else.
the-
He can do accents
Blair
and he does this, he
Witch
does
Part
that.
2?
Yeah, he was in that.
God damn it!
Not
Oh
good
my
in
god,
dude.
that dude's face, his fucking face.
Dude, that
just-
movie, and he was in the sequel to Sicario, and it makes me mad because they gave him a porn mustache.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
never seen that
Like
movie.
it was like, and I was like, oh. Also, the second Sicario is just not that good.
It's not as good as the first one.
No,
by
because it's
any
not directed by
fucking-
Denis Villeneuve.
And isn't it supposed to like not even be connected to it or
Oh,
something?
no, it
like
is.
that?
No, it
They
is.
hardcore connected to it.
yeah.
It made me mad
I
because
thought I heard that it wasn't connected to it.
you know how
That's
the
why
first
they want to
Sicario is
watch
like
it.
this hardcore like drama.
Yeah.
It's just an action movie.
Yeah,
sequel
the
is just
second
a
one is
dumb
a
action
straight up
movie.
action
Shit.
movie, bro.
Like it's
It is
not good.
the first one with all the character development,
No,
with
dude.
all
It is
that.
literally like just Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin shooting cartel members
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
Yep.
And it's dumb.
I mean, it's good for an action movie.
Action porn.
basically, yeah. It's just you know people
But
getting
if you
shot
want to get
for
into
2
like
hours,
fucking gun porn and all that, we'll just go back to John Wick.
which is good gun porn.
Oh
is
my
great
god, I
gun
can't
porn.
stand
Yeah.
John Wick.
I looked at the trailer of it and was like, this is just shit.
They are making a John Wick without John Wick.
I can't. There's like how many of them are there? 4?
There's 3, and they're
Right
gonna make
now,
3 more.
They're
It's
gonna make
one
3 more.
movie.
They're making 3. Yeah, that's the
one.
point.
It's just like a.
It's gonna keep going. Yeah, they said until Keanu Reeves said until the studio stops giving him money, they're just gonna keep continuing it.
That's so stupid.
The first 2 are amazing. The third one,
Did I like the third one?
You didn't
I
even know.
enjoyed the third one.
Third one was alright. You
The
gotta
one
see
with
Halle
Halle
Berry.
Berry. I enjoyed
Oh,
it,
man.
but you're right. It's not as good as the first 2. They
I
could
don't know, dude. That scene with the book. You remember
That was-
where he puts
yes.
the book in the dude's mouth and it's just like, and it, that's the hardest kill in all the 3 movies, dude. He just
That
that
is
was
true.
so hard, dude.
Maybe I
That
need
is
to
true.
rewatch this. Maybe I need to rewatch this.
Yeah. God,
Also-
that's so good. I do love that movie. Now that I'm thinking about it, that movie's fucking good. Man.
Also, I think they did well by not giving Ruby Rose any lines.
Oh, absolutely. She didn't know how to act.
I can't stand that shit.
Ruby Rose can't act.
Bro, like she's all hype,
She played
bro.
Batwoman in the CW series.
She's the one that doesn't talk
Oh, I don't know.
in John
Hey,
Wick
what
3.
happened with that?
I
Like,
didn't notice her at all later.
what happened with
She
that
like
Bad Girl
fights or
series?
whatever.
With what?
Movie,
That
right?
Bad Girl
Yes.
series?
Gosh, she's hot.
Oh, she quit.
Batwoman.
Batwoman,
She just
she quit.
She quit because she got hurt in one of the stunts. And
So they had to completely recreate a new character.
Oh, I forgot who it was. Like the scene where she spits in the water bottle and hands it to John Wick. Somebody's like, "Man, I would have drank that water right off the bat."
Dude, I mean, Halle Berry. I'll tell you what, Swordfish changed my life.
no shit.
Monsters, Ball?
Oh.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
But that's like, dude. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, no, I did like John Wick 3. Dude, that is some of the coolest kills in the whole. The one where he like bounces the knife off that mirror into the dude's skull. He's just like dunk, and it just kills him, dude. Oh. The best one's the book though. The book kill is just
the fucking dog
brutal.
that was going around murdering.
Yeah, Halle Berry's dogs.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Fucking love that dog,
They
bro.
were badass, dude.
What's the
No,
Halle
I
Berry
wanna
movie where
rewatch
she's
it.
just on the phone? Like she's a.
Oh, The Call. She's for the 911 services.
Okay, no, not that one. There's another one where she's like following a van that took her kid.
Oh yeah.
That's such a stupid fucking.
My dad watched it and he liked it and I watched it and I was like, okay.
No, I was watching it with my mom. My mom was
Dude,
like, "Oh
it's
my
such
god,
a parent movie.
oh my god, oh my god."
You know what I just watched the
What
other
the
day?
fuck do you mean?
Unhinged. That new Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah.
It's such a dad movie.
Is it?
Like, so, you know
Fat
the plot
Russell
of it?
Crowe, dude. It's Fat Russell Crowe.
Dude, you know the plot of it, though?
He just goes nuts on some chick.
It's so stupid, dude. Road Rage.
Nah.
That's the movie. She cuts him off and he rolls up and he's like,
Bro.
you know it's not courteous to cut somebody off like that and not give a tap to let them know you're sorry. And she was just like, okay. And he was like, you're not gonna apologize? And she's no. Like, and that's the start of the movie. And he gets so angry with her, he steals her phone and is like, I'm gonna kill everyone on your contacts list until you
What the
apologize.
fuck? Oh, shit.
What the fuck? That's a movie?
Yeah, dude, it's
stupid.
It's a
That's
dad
a
movie though.
story that somebody adapted into.
Russell Crowe's in it, dude.
Yeah, I get
But
that, but
fat Russell Crowe.
Fat Russell Crowe, bro. I saw the trailer to this shit.
Although I'm not gonna lie to you, he's scary in it, dude. Like I would be afraid of him. He does some. He like breaks people's necks, shatters their like jaws, like.
That
like
reminds me of,
Spartacus.
Yeah. Well,
Not anymore.
not anymore. He's two Spartacuses now.
Goddamn.
He's like, we are Spartacus.
On your top 10 list or top 20, you're gonna give. I know you're doing honorable mentions, but you're gonna do like just anchovy movies.
I thought about it because I've
Like
seen
three anchovy
I've
movies.
seen some trash this year, dude. I really thought about it. I hate doing that, you know, because then I'm just like talking trash about things, but also I like doing that. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
It is, and there's a lot of garbage I've seen this year, so I probably could do it honestly.
Yeah, this is why everything that he tells me that to read or to watch, I watch it because he's usually pretty fucking right.
I just feel like I know what I like. You know what I mean? It's like, and I know what I don't like too, and I feel bad because like people say stuff and I'm just like, yeah, I don't like that, and they're like, well, why? And I'm like, well,
Nah, I'm in the same
Well,
boat.
this is why. This is why. And that's the thing, though. You can tell them why. Well, the acting is bad. The story is bad. The plot or the
And then people
there's
get
no
offended.
character
Yeah.
development.
Yeah.
Dude, people get so offended when you tell them that like shit's garbage.
yeah.
Like it's really fucking hard to like people. It's hard for people to take this. Their shit's like, I'm a
So,
fucking snob.
yeah.
Dude,
Same.
I am such a
Same.
fucking snob. Like, sneer, like anything.
You're not that much of a fucking snob, bro. You like Juicy J. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Listen.
Juicy J's good.
Okay, so being a snob, kind of like broke out of that a little bit and like ventured out. Some dope ass shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's the old man, me.
Yeah.
It's the old man, cause like the hip hop shit, like the old school shit, is kind of getting a little boring to me.
Yeah, you gotta
It's a little
brighten
boring,
it up every now and then.
right?
You know, you
And like, and I see these dudes, they'll listen to like fucking Deltron 3000 and shit for like a week straight. And it's like I can't do all that
Yeah.
shit. Can't listen to some crazy deep rooted fucking like crazy fucking shit, right? Like I can't. So like the newer shit, I dig it. Like I get it. Like it's not blow my fucking mind. It's like fucking drive around to that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this whole thing with this new style of fucking music, it's taking me a minute to get.
That's what I'm trying to do, you know. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get you-
thanks to you, I'm liking it more and more, but it's taking me a minute to really learn to appreciate it because some of it is just.
You got. You gotta stop.
It's not that 90s hip hop, bro. It's not Tim's.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying? It's not Tim's.
Is Scarlett Johansson really a bad actor?
I don't know.
No.
I'm always looking at.
No, I
No,
think
she's a good actress.
She's a good actress.
I think she's a good actress. Watch Under the
Is she?
Skin. She's
Yeah.
a good actress.
I kind of like tone out everything she says.
Yeah. Oh, also watch Marriage Story. What am I saying?
Which one?
Marriage Story. Her and Adam Driver. Oh,
Oh, okay.
Gosh,
yeah,
dude, it is so good.
I've seen parts of that.
it's so good.
Adam Driver is a badass fucking actor, bro. God dang, he's a good actor.
I want to not like him.
Why?
I don't know. There's something about his face.
His face, right? So what I was
I
about to say
want
is
to
it's
not
because of his
like
face.
him. I don't want to like him.
It's because of his face. He has
Same
a weird
thing
face.
with
I don't know,
the
dude.
new Batman. What's his name?
Robert Pattinson. Don't get me started.
I want to not like him.
Don't get me started.
I want to
You
not
don't like
like
him?
him.
Oh, I love.
Yeah, no, he's great.
Robert Pattinson is
Don't
fucking
get
But I
me
still
dope.
want to not like
bro.
him. I still, there's part of me that wants
All
to
those
not
dumb
like
people
him.
who are
I
like,
think the reason why, and it's the same reason why I kind of don't want to like him.
He
Twilight.
He
It's
started
because
out
of Twilight. That's how he
Have
started
you
his
watched
fucking
Twilight,
career.
though?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen the
It's
TV
stupid.
version of the first one,
It's
but I
stupid.
couldn't get past the too much teen romance shit.
It's
I know there's a story there.
Yeah.
Like
No.
yes, there is. There's a story there, bro.
Yeah.
There really is. It's
Yeah.
not as bad, but it's
people make it out to be.
around way too much
Absolutely.
teen drama
Don't
and teen
disagree.
romance.
Don't disagree.
But
I
there
just-
is a fucking story there.
I just
And then the later movies, like they get, in my opinion, like there's 4 of them, right?
No.
Or 5.
5 or
Five?
6. I mean, there's Twilight.
The last
Twilight,
one,
New Moon,
I've seen
Eclipse,
parts of it,
Breaking
and
Dawn,
it's
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
good. Like the last one, even the last 2, but 3. From what I can remember, whatever pieces I watched,
Eclipse.
I wasn't really that.
My dad loves those movies. That's why.
Whoa.
But there's
Yeah.
a story there, bro. There really is a story there. If you can get
But,
past all the
like,
abs
I'm sure,
and
yeah.
then Kristen Stewart just being like straight emo goth bitch the whole fucking
How
time.
does that?
All right, I'm gonna be
How?
honest with you. She's also a great actress.
Yes, she is.
Amazing.
She really is.
Where?
Everywhere else. Literally
Adventureland.
You know what?
every.
I like
Adventureland.
You know what? No, dude. I hate the whole like. And like.
Have you seen? No. Yeah. Okay. Watch Personal Shopper.
I liked her
It's a
in
foreign film.
American Ultra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good fucking movie
Yeah.
too,
Jesse,
bro.
Jesse Eisenberg, is that
Yeah.
right? Or,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
she
just-
even still did the whole little.
Yeah, she
fucking-
still does that little. I know what you're talking about. Like the little, with
Yeah,
like the
the
fucking
little-
turtleneck, put it up over
Yeah,
her fucking mouth and nose type shit, you know?
yeah.
squirmy like.
I'm telling you, watch
shit.
Personal Shopper. It's a great movie.
But
I'm trying to think of other shit that I've seen.
She was great in Charlie's Angels, the remake. She's great in that new movie Happiest Season on Hulu.
oh, I haven't seen that
It was
because it just
good.
looks like some straight up Hallmark shit. to
So
me.
it is, but then they're like, they know it. So then they're like, all right, we're going to turn it on its head.
Really?
It's very much like, we know what this could be, but we're going to actually make it good. I'm not saying it's like perfect or like a 10 out of 10, but it's a fun movie.
Might have to watch it.
What's it
And the
called?
only reason I didn't
Happiest Season?
see it, it's on Hulu. And it keeps, like, every time I log into my fucking Hulu, it's the
first
fucking ad that's there.
The story is she doesn't want to come out to her parents about being gay,
Yeah.
and she brings her girlfriend with her,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
she treats
saw
her as a
that.
friend, and that's basically the whole thing. And it actually does what Hallmark movie wishes they could do, basically.
Didn't
Yeah,
Hallmark
that's 'cause,
make
like,
a gay movie? They did like
They probably make a lot of
yeah.
them.
Right?
They probably
something
make
like
them
that. I saw
feel
something. The only thing
But
I
it
watch
just
on
seemed very
Hulu
Hallmarky
is
to me,
Steven
that's why.
Universe. You ever watch Steven Universe?
I couldn't get into it, dude.
Fucking
Which one?
Steven Universe.
The animated
cartoon,
series?
right?
Yeah.
I'll put it on for RJ.
Is it good?
Kind of.
My homeboy Ray, shout out my homeboy Ray Ramos in the 806. He tells me that I need to watch Adventureland.
Adventure Time?
Yeah, that, my bad.
You do.
Adventure Time,
You do.
sorry.
Yeah,
It's good.
That it's actually like just a good show.
Good
with a
fantasy
good story.
lore and
yeah.
everything, dude. It is. It really like. It is.
I hate that fucking anime style, bro.
How?
That like
Dude.
really long, skinny
be honest,
fucking arms,
that's
and
the
then
old head in me
like
talking.
when they fall, and it's just like they have like 10-foot fucking arms all of a sudden that are just waving everywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck, that
That is
annoys
the
the
old
shit
head,
out of me, bro. And that is the old head.
That's the old head.
That is old head. I'm not gonna
really is
deny
like
that at all.
Yeah.
It is the old head.
Did y'all watch Regular Show?
That part
Dude,
sometimes
I
every
love
once in a
some
while.
episodes.
So he did that show, right? And now the J.G. Quintel, the guy who created, he has a show on HBO Max. And you know how the like Regular Show is about people in their 20s? The show, what's it called? I don't even remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. But it's on HBO Max, and it's about 30-year-olds. Like, it's about how it is in your 30s when you have your first kid and you're trying to live life and function with that. And it's really good too. Like, it's a nice like successor to Regular Show.
I think I know what you're talking about because I've seen it on HBO Max.
It's good.
I just haven't seen
I
it
would
because
give it
it's
a
that
watch.
it's that same
It is.
that style, and that style is just weird to me. The style that I am enjoying that's a newer style is like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
That animation style. That's
I love
dope.
Bob's Burgers.
I can watch
Archer.
that shit. Like, I can just let that shit just
Same.
play.
Yeah. These later seasons are starting to become very Simpson-y, or
So
like
redundant
they're
shit.
like over. It's the same jokes.
Did you watch
almost.
that Pin 15?
I did not. I heard it's good though.
It's actually pretty good.
I heard it's really good.
It's stupid, but it's good. Stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I
I've
watched
heard a
that
lot of
shit.
good things about it from like a lot of people, so I might
So
give
like
it a
the
shot.
first few
I'm all on Hulu right
episodes,
now
and
trying to get shit.
Yeah.
One Punch Man is dope.
Yeah, I don't watch a
Oh
lot of
shit! I
anime.
started watching that.
fucking
I heard it's
love
great.
it. Fucking love One Punch Man. But Party Time. You ever watch Party Time?
Mm-mm.
Or not Party Time. Party Down.
Mm-mm.
Party Down. You should watch Party Down. You
Alright.
watch Party Down.
It sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it's about.
They're caterers.
Oh yes, it has that dude that always plays the fucking asshole. Like he plays an asshole really, really good. In God dang, what is the name of that movie? With with Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston, where like he loses his job and they're traveling,
I hate Paul Rudd.
and he plays Paul Rudd's brother, and he like owns all the Wanderlust.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that movie.
He plays a fucking asshole. The same dude from Party Down, like he's in it. I can't remember the actor's name, but
Paul Rudd.
he fucking plays an asshole
You love
so
Paul Rudd.
fucking
It's under my
spectacular.
skin.
You love Paul Rudd,
No, he's so
bro.
not funny, dude.
Bro, you love Paul Rudd.
God. That just makes me mad when I think of him, dude. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get what you don't get about it. Paul Rudd's
He's just
like
annoying.
generation's greatest actor.
Whoa!
I should fucking.
No, dude.
That's no.
Dude, he's so
But
not
no, but
funny.
that Party Down.
Yeah.
All right, so like caterers,
Mhm.
they're all like out of work actors,
Mhm.
and like just it's fucking.
I'll watch it.
It's the stupidest shit.
I mean, I'll watch it
I
at some
think it
point.
used to be on HBO or something,
It was
right?
on Showtime. I
It
think.
was on Showtime.
I guess this is the exit, right?
This is the exit KGU podcast.
This was a cool one. I mean, we went through a
I
lot.
got deep.
Well, yeah. What do we shout out? Shout out to the Geek Out Show. That's for sure. Always
Shout out
Gil,
to the
Jade,
Jade, Juan, and Matt.
Matt. My bad. It's late. It's 1 a.m.
Shout out Nerdicons. Shout out Anonymous Plastic Addicts. Everybody from the Geek Out Show and
Absolutely.
every show. Shout out James. Shout out to High.
Yeah. Shout out to Hive for letting us be here till 1 in the morning.
So it's 1 a.m. Is anybody here?
Nah, they all left. We're all alone. Just like in life.
Shout out to everybody still listening.
Yeah, it's a long
This is the end.
KGU podcast.
Peace.